Хей, приветствую вас, друзья, в игре Edna и Harvey. Harvey новые глаза. Ну что ж, мы продолжаем там, где остановились. Сегодня будут небольшие изменения и внесения серии. Теперь эти будут длиться минут по 30-20, будет монтаж в них и будет только самое основное, в принципе. Так как я тогда прошел эти места, но с озвучкой у меня получилось плохо, я решил это все переделать и прошел игру заново до этого места. Ну что ж, приступим выполнять все задания дальше. Сейчас нам мать-настоятельница дала задание, типа нам надо покормить кошку. Что ж, покормим. Сейчас нам что-то скажут.
Stop! What on earth are you doing? Bad, Lily. Very, very bad. You should really know that Lumpy doesn't eat regular cat food. But you've disappointed me for the last time. Here's the recipe for the right cat food. Bring it to Doris, the lunch lady. It contains exact instructions for preparing Lumpy's food. Doris can also find my lunch order for today on there too. Do you understand? Uh-huh. And now, get out. I have to prepare for Dr. Marcel's arrival. I'm hoping that his new method of correcting character flaws will save me this kind of trouble in the future.
Так, ну что ж, вот нас послали за кормом, теперь я ничего не буду читать. Да. Чтобы вы сами могли прочитать, вот как раз...
Lily felt miserable. Maybe Mother Superior was right, and this character correction would make everything better. The thought made Lily shudder. She had heard stories about Dr. Marcel. Dreadful stories. She should tell Edna the news.
Dr. Marcel, you say? This confirms my worst suspicions. The doctor and I still have an old score to settle. I'm sure he's coming because of me. Lily, I can't stay here any longer. I'm going to leave the convent and go into hiding for a while. There's just one catch. That guy Garrett, who's constantly lurking around. I think he's spying on us for Mother Superior. So long as he keeps poking his nose into everything, I can't move freely. Do you think you can find a way to keep him off me for a while? Uh-huh. Oh, Lily, you're such a gem. What would I do without you?
Так, ну что ж. Возьмем шарики. Так, рецепт. Ну, погнали, что ли, к спальне. И сейчас будет самый дебильный диалог. Ну что ж, начнем его.
Shibuya power! Shibuya power! Volcano Pananoka! Shiny rainbow Miyazaki! Shing! Shing! Shibuya power! Shibuya power!
Girl, you're so clueless about trends. Just look at how you dress. Don't you know that Shibuya and only Shibuya is hot right now? Where's your glitter? Where are your Japanese accessories?
Miyorushi sparkle! Miyorushi sparkle! Shing! Shing!
Oh man, you're really out of it, Lily.
Так, ну вот, в принципе, нам сказали всякую фигню, заколка.
Why are you gawking at my hairdo? Don't tell me you've got your eye on my original Marushu Naoki hairpin. Can you believe it, Shy?
Don't believe. Just know. The warriors of light see with the power of love.
Just who does she think she is? Hiroyoshi Superfrog's arch enemy Soki Nuroshi Mayayoki Hagatsu?
Down with the dark forces. Trust in the elf magic of the glitter dust.
Exactly. Everyone knows that a real Shibuya girl will only part with her hairpin if it's a real emergency, and only if facing death.
Muroshi Sparkle! Mystical spirit of the wolf!
Mystical spirit of the wolf!
Kamanukri! Shing!
And anyway, what even makes you think we'll let you have any of our personal things? You haven't launched any radical paramilitary campaigns or done anything to help destroy the state.
We can't let the dark forces win!
Plus, you've never helped us destroy the school.
Does being warriors of the light really mean we have to destroy the school? It seems a little too hardcore to me.
But Riot Girl does it too! On page 31 in volume 453, she puts one of Nagayuzu's detonators in the teacher's lounge when the dark forces kidnap Musushi Rainbow. Shibuya is cool! Miyorushi Sparkle!
Так, ну что ж, мы спросили про заколку и про все остальное, пойдемте дальше. Значит, ей угрожает особая такая смерть, и она может отдать только тогда заколку. Так, ну что ж.
Uh-huh. Garrett was already there. Lily watched how her slippery fellow student disappeared into the chapel. After him.
За ним. Ну что ж, пошли. Вот и все.
Who do we have here then? Creepy Lily. How did it go with Mother Superior?
Leave her alone, Shawnee.
Only if she admits that all this trouble is her fault. We're not getting any dessert? That's right, Memphis. And we can't play outside anymore either. Is it asking too much to want to know why?
Stop picking on her. You don't really think that Lily, of all people, has done something wrong, do you? She's just not cool enough for that.
Exactly. She's such a good girl. She rakes, she cleans, she cooks. It's disgusting and dangerous because somehow it always ends in a disaster. Isn't that right, Lily? Ever since you came to the convent, it's been one strange accident after another. I hardly dare get out of bed anymore. But none of this is your fault, is it? After all, you only do what you're told. I'm sure you're even running an errand for Mother Superior right now. Let's see what you've got there.
Shawnee!
Так, ну что ж.
Aha! I knew it! A recipe from Mother Superior. Well, I think I'll hold on to it for now. Let's see how Mother Superior likes having to wait for her food. And this time, our sweet Lily can face the music all by herself. Let's go, guys. We're off.
You're impossible.
Ты неисправим. Ну что ж, пойдемте-ка. Куда мы пойдем? Мы пойдем вниз. Так. А вот здесь я не помню, куда нам идти, поэтому будем снова расследовать, куда нам.
What's this? Where had Garrett gone? The chapel didn't have a second exit. Lily spent a lot of time in the confession booth. Only she knew what she mumbled, at least ever since the father who took her confessions had died of.
Wait. No, nothing. I thought I detected a resonance echo in the floor. And where there's a resonance echo in a floor, the hollow space can't be far. A crypt. Or a hidden pool salon for Templars with outrageously hip hairstyles.
What?
Your question is completely justified. What would Templars be doing in a pool salon? It's just one of the countless mysteries surrounding the Templars. Where did they come from? Where did they go? Did they get a group discount ticket for their journey? And who was their hairstylist? There is just one answer to all these questions. The Great Church Conspiracy. And we can be certain that the evidence is buried beneath these stone slabs. If only I had the right tool to dig it up. Find it.
Так, ну что ж, спросим про Геррета.
Shh, for a second. Oh, great. If there's just been a landslide in the Templar's subterranean crypt, then now I've missed it. How the hell are you supposed to uncover church conspiracies if you keep getting interrupted? Just the constant stream of people going to confession is getting on my nerves. But compared to you, they're as quiet as church mice. I have no idea who they are. They creep into the confession booth and only come out when it gets too noisy for them. All that will be over with as soon as I have the right tool for my excavation anyway.
Но все-таки, проходя игру все дальше и дальше, удивляюсь, как же тут много диалогов. И не лень им было так много создавать диалогов-то.
Sorry, Lily, but I'm just not interested in small talk. All I care about are church conspiracies. There's a lot to talk about there, but unfortunately, most of it's secret. And without the right tool, I won't be able to uncover the secret. So either you go and get me the tool I need, or you just leave. That would be fine with me too.
Что это за пол? Расскажи мне о нем.
Shh! You're destroying the holy illuminescence of the stone slabs. And if they lose their illuminescence, they certainly won't be in the mood to reveal their secret anymore. And there's no doubt that they have a secret. I know Templar symbols when I see them. Where there are Templars, a secret crypt with details on church conspiracies can't be far. If only I had the right tool to drill them out. Then, all I'd need to know is which slab to drill under to get my hands on the church conspiracy. If it's one that has a neck, because there are those with a neck and those without.
Lily was impressed.
Что?
Everything Frank said made sense.
Щита? Ну, короче, я ему сейчас дам дрель. Сверло это. Ну, давай отбойный молоточек ему дадим.
Ah, very good.
Ooh,
That's exactly what I need. Now, if I only knew where to drill. But such knowledge was probably lost long ago. No one is old enough to still remember the age of the Templars. Otherwise, I'm sure I'd have long since had that church conspiracy by the scruff of its neck. Oh well, I'll just start.
Ну да, правильно.
Damn, how am I supposed to work with all this noise? Hey, Frank! Frank! Ah, what the hell?
А голос-то у него тоненький.
A surveillance room. That was the hard evidence that Garrett was spying for Mother Superior.
Так, закроем дверь. А, не-не-не. Я что-то увидел. О, доска. Все, теперь можно идти. Пойдемте к колодцу.
Ooh, look who's coming to get her recipe back. If it isn't our little goody two-shoes Lily, you better split before I tie your shoelaces together. Or worse.
Ха-ха-ха, рецепт не отдай, падла. Где мой рецепт?
Oh, you really want the recipe back, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't know that. Just give me a sec, so I can wrap it up for you with a bow.
Hey!
Lily was touched. It was so rare for her to get presents.
You so don't have a clue, do you? Get lost, Lily, or I'll be forced to call you names. Yeah, I'm a real badass. Just face it. You're not tough enough to make any demands around here.
Bad boy. Сейчас мы ему вломим.
Well, well, well. What's this? Is this you standing up for yourself? Just look at you, Lily.
Продолжаем,
with
ребята,
your
извиняюсь за
bow
эту фигню.
and your braids. You don't actually think you could stand up to a bad boy like me, do you? I was playing with matches before you'd said your first morning prayer. How could I ever take do you know how or hunt just and
Так, ну нам, короче, не о чем с ним говорить. Погнали. В общем, произошла такая проблемка, что у меня свернулся экран, трансляция, ну, запись остановилась, в принципе. Бывает и такое. Поэтому сразу же извиняюсь, ребят. Давай, открой. Я ж можно открыть. Так, типа он самый здесь тот, кто боится всего. Так, пение, рецепт. Мы знаем у кого.
the end of the world is near?
But
Someone might hear you, and then they'll take away my hiding place. And if they take away my hiding place, then I'll definitely be next. It has a
Я
I'd
буду
even survive a bomb.
следующим. Я бомбардировку переживу. Опасность.
I'm staying. It's much.
Lily had...
Ну,
But he...
короче, ясно, то, что он никуда не денется отсюда, поэтому его надо закрыть просто и уйти к школьному пруду, пойти за нашей... Чем? Авиабомбой. Я поначалу не понял, то, что это авиабомба, ну да ладно. Возьмем детонатор. Где же мой детонатор? А вот он. Так, ну что, погнали к школьному пруду. Теперь нам надо напугать маленьких ребятишек. Хо-хо-хо. Мы будем угрожать их жизни каждый день. Ну да ладно. Сегодня уж точно. На, детонатор.
What have you got now? I hope it's a weapon for the battle against... But that's a real detonator, and it's live! You have to defuse it, Suka! Hurry! But with what? With the power of love! What? Are you... Wait! I know!
Nice.
Phew, that was close.
We'll snitch to Mother Superior.
Exact. What on earth?
Так,
You're
не
even
надо
don't you get the take
жаловаться.
a
Ой,
Stay
сколько
away. You
диалогов.
that
Тихо,
won't take
тихо,
it above
тихо,
a fire
тихо,
down with
тихо,
it.
тихо, тихо. Случайно не туда нажал. Что ж вы сразу-то так начинаете-то беситься? Пойдемте засунем этому маленькому школьнику бомбу. Авиабомбу. Точнее, детонатор. Спустя 2 часа, тогда, когда мы спустились, мы можем... Мы еще так не открыли печку, да. Хотя я на нее нажал. А, что о тебе, На, лови детонатор.
It was the perfect place to...
What's that?
Lily could find...
Does it have to blink like that?
Все.
Lily closed the door.
Спокойной ночи.
Lily?
Да, давай пока. Ту-ду.
Something seemed to be wrong with Lily's ears today.
Да, конечно.
She kept hearing all these sounds.
Пойдемте посмотрим, что случилось. И все разорвало. Мы уже чуть не убили 2 людей сегодня. Ну, одного точно мы убили, а вот... Нам еще одного надо убить. Поэтому пойдемте совершать наши самые злобные дела. Доска. Для чего нам доска? И шарики. Так. Ну ладно, вернемся назад. Ведь мы ничего пока поделать не можем. Ну что ж, коридор школы, пойдемте. Так, что мы можем?
Lily, nice to see you. I hope Shawnee didn't upset you too much. He's an idiot. I think you're great, just as you are.
Lily's heart skipped a beat. This might have been the nicest thing anyone ever said to her.
Так, ну что ж. Куда нам? В кладовую или в класс? В кладовую пойдемте. Старичок, а ну-ка. Давай. Они не
Oh, a visitor. What a rare animal. The hawk. But I don't mean the remake. With extra...
Сейчас он будет слишком долго говорить, поэтому мы
when
его
I was
перелистаем, потому что здесь он, в
back
принципе,
for what it was so
ничего не скажет, кроме того, как он стал экспонатом, так как он живет здесь уже очень давно.
I'll get to that in a moment. Telling story, that's for
Типа рассказывать тут требуется умение и все такое. Теперь мы перейдем к самому основному, где я не буду перелистывать. К памяти.
No fear. I haven't forgotten your earlier question. On the contrary, I'm known for remembering everything all the time. This is thanks to a little trick I learned from an old Chinese mason long ago. All I need is a memory aid, like objects that remind me of the 3 E's. The first E stands for emotion. It tells me whether I was sad, happy, or angry in that situation. The second E stands for engagement. It reminds me of whether I overcame the situation with strength, heroic courage, Sleepiness. The third E stands for eating. To remember, I have to know which fruit I ate that day. Vitamins are good for the... Did I tell you about my... I don't think so. All I need are 3 objects that remind me of that particular situation. Or more precisely, of the 3 E's. Emotion, engagement, eating. Does that answer your...
Теперь нам осталось только найти 3 Ну, в принципе, на этом все. А нет, могила тамплиеров.
What? I must have dropped off for a moment. But I was just going to tell you an exciting story from my past. Was it the story of how I tried to... Oh, I know. I was particularly happy because I had eaten a banana. Or was I sad because all there was to eat was coconuts again? No, the coconuts were when the Trojan mayor gave me the key to the city for my heroic valor. Or was my heroic valor while building dikes in Atlantis? But I think I had an apple that day. Wasn't I a little more sleepy in Atlantis? And angry while building the chapel? Oh, what poppycock. I'm getting everything mixed up. Fortunately, I created a... so that I...
Так, ну что ж.
So that now...
Всё, я не хочу узнавать от тебя. Тихо. Я не хочу узнавать от тебя подсказок пока что никаких. Мы просто возьмем у тебя банку с морской свинкой. И уйдем. Да, а вы как хотели. Так, ну что ж, пока что на этом мы закончим. Да, скорее всего, на этом мы заканчиваем. Так как эта серия уже продлилась около 20 минут с чем-то. И, как я говорил, длинных серий теперь не будет. Самое интересное начнется со 2 главы, где я вообще ничего не буду знать. Да. Только после 2 главы я ничего уже не знаю. Ну, а на этом, в принципе, все. Всем спасибо за просмотр, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, зовите своих друзей тоже сюда, чтобы они посмотрели это видео и получили полезную информацию. Ну а на этом все. До скорых встреч на канале Фертигена и прохождения игры Edna и Harvey, Harvey новые глаза. Пока-пока.